For centuries, humans have expressed their souls through art, from the cave paintings of early man to symphonies, poems, films, and breathtaking paintings that moved nations. Art is the echo of joy, pain, rebellion, and love. And yet, it was always bound by human limitations, the hours spent mastering a craft, the years of failure before success. Then, one morning the world awoke to a miracle. A soft melody filled the air and a message appeared in the sky. You are now creators like no other. Your hands shall craft perfection. Your voices shall sing in divine harmony, and your imaginations shall manifest in form. The world is now your canvas. And just like that, every human became an artist. Maya Lens had always dreamed of being a painter. For years, she struggled with proportions, color theory, and technique. Her work was filled with passion but never precision. She poured her soul into every canvas, even as she knew it lacked polish. When the gift came, she picked up her brush, and to her amazement, her hand moved with divine skill. Her strokes were perfect, colors blended effortlessly, shadows danced across her canvas with a realism that defied belief. In a matter of hours, she created what critics called the greatest painting ever made. Fame followed. Galleries opened their doors. But as Maya sat before a blank canvas, something troubled her. Every painting she made was perfect. Too perfect. It came with no effort, no uncertainty, no joy of breakthrough. It was as if her soul no longer needed to speak, because the gift already knew what she wanted to say. Across the world, a musician named Jalen wrote a song. Without training, without even touching an instrument, he sang it aloud, and it resonated across cities, echoing like a divine hymn. It was flawless, instant fame. But in the weeks that followed, Jalen could not write another. The gift gave him only greatness, not growth. Soon the world was overflowing with masterpieces. Children sculpted monuments in sand, teens composed symphonies on their phones. Every mural, every poem, every photograph was stunning. Social media overflowed with perfection. Every food was a gallery, and yet strangely people began to look less, to feel less. When everything is beautiful, nothing stands out. When every voice is divine, no one listens. Maya walked through a gallery one day, her own works on the walls. She watched as visitors strolled past, nodding politely, barely pausing. The same faces who once wept before her first painting now seemed numb.
Why does no one feel anything anymore?
Because there's no pain in our art anymore. No hunger, no flaws. It's all perfect, and that makes it empty.
In a quiet studio, Maya picked up her brush and tried to paint something wrong. She tried to shake, to falter, to color outside the lines. But the gift corrected her every time. It refused to let her be imperfect. And then she realized, this was not a gift. Art had never been about perfection. It was about the beauty in flaws, the honesty of struggle, and the boldness of the attempt. And now, that had been taken from them. Far below, in the heatless abyss, the devil leaned back in his throne and smiled. He had not given them art, he had taken away its meaning. And humanity, blinded by beauty, never thought to ask where it came from. For centuries, humans expressed their souls through art, from the cave paintings of early man to symphonies, poems, films, and breathtaking paintings that moved nations. Art was born of joy, pain, rebellion, and love. And yet, it was always bound by a single human truth, the struggle to master it. Then, one morning, the world awoke to a miracle. For centuries, humans expressed their souls through art, from the cave paintings of early man to symphonies, poems, films, and breathtaking paintings that moved nations. Art was born of joy, pain, rebellion, and love. And yet, it was always bound by a single human truth, the struggle to master it. Then, one morning, the world awoke to a miracle. A soft melody filled the air and a message shimmered in the sky. You are now creators like no other. Your hands shall craft perfection. Your voices shall sing in divine harmony. Your imagination shall become reality. The world is your canvas. And just like that, every human became an artist. Maya Lens had dreamed of being a painter since childhood. For years she had labored to control her brush, to blend emotion with skill. She painted late into the nights, often crying when her vision didn't match the result. When the gift arrived, she picked up her brush and something incredible happened. Her hand moved like a master's. In just hours she painted a masterpiece that once would have taken her years. Critics hailed it as the new Mona Lisa. She should have felt triumphant. Instead she felt hollow. Across the city, Jalen, a young street musician, discovered his voice had changed overnight. When he sang in the subway, the echoes of his song stirred the hearts of hundreds. Producers begged to sign him. He was called a living angel. But with each performance, Jalen noticed something. The music came from nowhere. He didn't write, didn't practice. It simply arrived. And when he tried to write a new song from scratch, he couldn't. The gift gave him one perfect creation. After that, it offered silence. Soon, the world was drowning in brilliance. Children sculpted perfect statues from mud. Teenagers created films more beautiful than anything Hollywood had dreamed. Paintings, songs, stories, photos, everywhere, always perfect. Social media feeds looked like divine museums, and yet, the audience stopped feeling. People scrolled, nodded, and moved on. Maya watched visitors pass her gallery without emotion.
One woman even said, "It's all amazing, but I don't know, it all feels the same, Jalen." Perfection has no voice because it never fought to be heard.
One evening, Maya tried to paint again, without using the gift. She dipped her brush into the wrong color. She smeared the canvas. Her lines were crooked. And finally, she cried. Not out of frustration, but relief. She had made something real. Jalen watched, then sat with his guitar, strumming clumsy chords. Off-key, awkward, but his own. They realized then, the gift was not a gift at all. It was a cage, one lined with gold. Far below, the devil sat upon his throne, his laughter echoing through the abyss.
They asked for greatness, but I gave them ease. They wanted to create, but I made them consumers of perfection. Let them forget that art was never about flawlessness. It was about the soul.
Thank you for listening. Please like, share, comment below, and click the subscribe button.